Thank you so much for coming back. Today we are not playing, but we are talking about something that is very exciting. We are talking about the Kickstarter that is kicking off today for Book It, the Tag Teams and Title Belts expansion. We are really excited that we get to look at these rules, talk about them with each other, and share what we might think with you guys. So let's jump into it, guys. What do we think about these new Tag Teams and Title Belts rules?
Yeah, so we'll go ahead and kick off and kind of start about the mechanics that are being introduced in this expansion. So we're introducing 2 new mechanics, along with 100 new wrestlers.
That's a lot of guys.
That's a lot of new cards and guys.
That's a lot of dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and
It's a lot of brothers, a lot of brothers.
Yeah.
So the first mechanic that we'll talk about is tag teams. So there'll be a new set of cards that actually say that they're tag team wrestlers. And during the actual making, typically you would lay out 10 wrestlers for your booking phase. But instead of that, you will take the last 2 single wrestlers and don't actually put them out, and you'll put 2 tag teams there instead. Mm-hmm. Tag teams, when they are bought, they will be replaced with tag teams. So you'll essentially always have 2 tag teams to pick from.
Yep, there will be a pool.
A pool.
Constant pool,
yeah. And they have the potential of being booked in tag matches or as single competitors. But as single competitors, they will have less star power and less work effort.
Makes sense. They're not as big a draw.
That's right, yeah. Exactly. Who's going to watch Edge and Christian without Edge and Christian, right?
Yeah, just one of them.
Yeah, that's lame, right, Mike?
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll talk about how on their own.
Yeah, we'll talk about how the titles actually relate to tag teams when we're going through titles. Speaking of which, we can get to the main event before we discuss what we think.
Yeah.
2 other mechanics, and then we'll.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's tease those mechanics. Get those
Tease
rules
those
out
mechanics.
there.
Ooh, those sweet rules. You know we have the rules, guys.
Yeah. So the other mechanic that's being introduced, which excited for.
Yeah, I'm all about this.
This is awesome. Title belts. Mm-hmm. So now you have a chance during the booking phase. Instead of signing a wrestler, you can buy a championship belt. You can get one of these bad boys. $5.
Oh, darn it.
Yeah, you tried. It's all right.
I tried.
You tried. So, you buy it. You permanently have it in front of you for the time being.
Yeah, not permanent.
Yeah. You have it as a vacant title. Mm-hmm. During your show, you can take one of your competitors that you have there, independent wrestler, jobber, journeyman, doesn't matter, and you can put the the championship title on them at the end of the show. So when you do that, they will give you 1 reputation for each belt that you have at the end of your show booking phase. And then also, you get the opportunity of re-signing your champion.
Which is a big deal. Otherwise, they all go away.
They all go away. So if you have a champion, what you do when it goes back to getting rid of everything and putting it back into the pool, they go to a special champion area, right, in front of you. So, boom, champion area. Now, you have the option of re-signing that champion for an additional $2. So it's their cost plus 2. It is worth it, in my opinion. Always worth it.
Always.
Mm-hmm. Always.
Keep your champions happy.
Yes. But this also brings up an interesting point that I didn't think about before that we'll talk about after this.
I think might be the same thing that I'm thinking of.
But if you don't re-sign them, they go to a group champion pool in the middle of the table.
With their belt still.
With the belt. They'll take the belt and leave.
They're going full Medusa.
Yeah.
WWF back in the day.
Yeah. Going over to WCW, putting it into trash.
They're not actually burning it, but they are leaving with their belts.
Exactly. So. Now, when it's in the group champion pool, anybody, when it comes to the booking phase, can sign them for that extra $2.
It's a big deal.
Yeah.
It's a big deal.
Mike lets his champion go. I'll sign him for $2.
100%.
100%.
Well, the price and $2. So if you get Andy Feedham with a belt, they're $10.
Yeah, that's fine.
Worth it.
Okay.
That's one reputation. You don't want none. That's an absolutely good fact. Now,
sorry, are they 10 or is it their star that they cost?
It's the monies.
It's the monies. Okay.
So it'll be 8 plus the $2 for the tag or for the championship title.
Yeah.
Boom, $10. Now, in terms of single wrestlers and tag teams, only tag teams can compete for
tag belts.
Tag belts, right? So if you have your championship and you put it on a tag team, they can only ever switch it over to another tag team. And when you're doing your booking phase, let's say, hey, you know what? I know that I'm not going to make a lot of money here, right? So I have Andy Phenom Up against a jobber, I ain't got the money to sign him again. I transfer the belt over to the jobber.
Yeah, you
that's
keep
just
your belt.
$2.
Keep your belt.
Keep my belt.
You don't have to pay for your jobber with an extra $2, right?
Zero. They cost $0.
Plus 2.
Plus 2 because they have the belt.
Okay,
So you would have to pay $2.
you could have a jobber in the
thing.
in the pool with the belt,
Yeah.
costing pure just $2. That makes sense.
That's
Okay.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Don't give up your belt.
I'd say then you're losing a base card from your deck too. That's
what I was going to bring up later. But
Yeah.
We'll come back to that.
Yeah.
But yes.
There's one more thing.
All unsigned champions go to the champion marketplace, and any player can buy them for the additional $2. During the actual booking phase of it, when you would typically draw your cards, you would draw one less card for each champion in front of you, which makes sense, right? Yeah, it's essentially you still have the same hand, but they do count for synergy bonuses. So if you're playing like 2 strong style people, right? Boom,
card draw.
card draw,
Guaranteed.
guaranteed to hit your guy. Or if you're playing hybrid, guaranteed to have one and hit. I mean, there's just so many opportunities.
Yes.
You really set yourself up for success.
Yeah, I like this a lot.
Yeah. One other fun fact: you cannot pit champions against each other unless you have a special card that says otherwise.
Which implies that that one is going to exist.
Title, man.
Yeah, you could end up with Roman Reigns' 1,000-day reign on your show. You can have that. Everybody loves that.
Right.
Right, Michael?
Yeah.
Yeah, he loves it. He's a huge Roman Reigns mark.
I think so.
Oh, he is, for sure.
He would
Sure.
be.
But yeah, that's kind of
He
the rules and mechanics that are being introduced in this expansion. What are you guys most excited for?
Well, I am mega excited for belts. I think that is one. I think that's probably the biggest ask that we had when we reviewed the base game for Book It.
Both for mechanics and theme.
Exactly.
Prestige to my show. Look how many champions I have.
Right. Look how many champions I have, and if you can actually pull off like on the last round of having a belt versus belt match.
That's good storytelling right
That's
there.
good storytelling.
I'm really hoping there's some cards that let you steal other people's champs. You just be that guy.
Right.
That's something you would do.
It is. It sure is.
Larry, you're a horrible person.
I'm not. I am efficient.
So I'm really curious to see what else the belts bring. Obviously, you get more reputation, and it makes things cost more, so you got to play a little bit
Retaining
differently.
a guy is a big deal.
Right, it's a big deal.
Massive.
So that is adding something in and of itself. But I'm imagining there's going to be different kinds of belts. Are they all just going to be the same
it's
thing?
like it's an individual belt, and depending on how you book it, that changes it, right?
Right.
So you can have your tag belt and then like your regular stuff.
Well, yeah, sure, absolutely. But like, I'm curious if the belts themselves are going to have attributes that maybe make that champion
I
better.
don't think so.
No.
Which is still fine.
Which is still
thing that
fine.
you get to keep is you get to keep the guy.
Yeah,
that's
but-
the important
Because
part.
That's
that's
important.
set up for the rest of the game.
Yes.
Potentially. You
Yes.
can
Right.
set your next show before you even start.
Right.
And if you're doing strong style, these guys are $1 cheaper. You practically get to keep your champion for half the price.
Yeah.
Like that's massive.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you buy a belt first turn now?
Yes.
Why are
Without
you fighting
question.
if you don't have a belt?
Even for sports entertainment, where you're not going to really like those guys are really expensive.
I don't play blue.
So here's the thing: is like I'm thinking about a first turn idea. Last time I played it, I tried to just get a lot of journeymen right out the gate, just to make sure like my base was good. And if you just buy belt, make your
Yeah, they're already prestigious. Those guys.
get as much journeyman as you can that first round, and just make sure your first round have it be a bit of a wash, and just make sure you have a full ticket, and
that's reputation points.
and you just keep it
Good
in
stuff.
there, good, and you have a strong base, and then for the rest of the game you are playing it tough.
Because, I mean, at the end of the day, rep is what gets you the wins.
Exactly.
So, one guaranteed. One that's normally 8 to 11.
Right.
Show quality,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Big
So-
deal. Game changer.
And then if you have multiple belts at the end of your show, that's an extra bam, 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 bam.
Right.
So many points.
How many are there going to be in the game?
It says you can purchase 2.
So you can have up to 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
That you
Well,
want.
no,
You can
exactly.
change other
You
people's.
can,
Because you
that's
get a point
interesting.
per one that you have at the very end.
Ugh, I want to play this game so bad right now.
Well, guess what, Michael? You have a chance right now to back it.
You do, and there's gonna be a link down below where you guys can go and you can go back it, because we all objectively love this game.
Yes.
Or if you're watching this on their Kickstarter, you can just go scroll up a little bit and back it.
You could do that. You could do that.
Or if maybe this is your first chance hearing about this, you can also get the game itself. It's from Foam Hammer Games, people that are doing the Kickstarter, obviously.
Right.
You can also get it from Amazon. There'll be
Right.
a link down below for that,
Right.
which will help support us and them.
Right.
Everybody wins. That's
Yeah,
a win-win-win.
everybody-
That's,
that's
a
a
three
win-win.
wins.
Yeah, you get a game and we get money, so.
Yeah. And the company gets supported.
We get money?
No, we really
Okay.
don't.
We
But
don't.
they will. So
Yeah,
good for them.
yeah.
And then they can make more games for me.
Yes, exactly. And then
More
we'll
space.
give them our money because we love this game.
Oh
And-
yeah, I'm backing it. It's
Oh,
already
yes.
on the list.
So what do you guys think about the tag teams?
I'll have to see them in action before I fully judge.
Yeah.
So they're gonna have bigger numbers.
Yes.
And then the fact that they get lower numbers if they're booked as singles, which as they should.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about it, depending on how many tag teams you buy, you might not draw one for them to pair up with. You might get stuck. So you're taking the risk for
Mhm.
big numbers.
Pushing your luck.
Reward if you draw right. If not, man.
Yeah.
But if you get that champion set up and you're got that draw machine going,
Yeah, dude, if you're having champion tag matches, wild.
tag champions,
Wild,
yeah,
yeah.
you only need to buy one, maybe.
Yeah.
I definitely think it's just adding more to the risk reward because when you come in and play a game like this, I feel like you are always a bit more tactical, whereas I'm always playing for big swings, and that's just really
Home
gonna
run, man. All it takes is one.
all it takes is one, and I think that is a mechanic that I'm going to enjoy personally for that very reason you
Yeah.
just suggested. So
Oh yeah, no, it mixes things up. It's gonna be exciting.
Yeah.
Gonna be good.
Favorite tag team?
Here we go. Either DX or Edge and Christian.
Favorite tag team? I mean, there's so many to pick from.
peanut butter and jelly.
Do you not watch wrestling?
No, the only one I can think of right now is Rey Mysterio and
Dom Mysterio.
no,
That's
The Mysterios.
the Mysterios.
I don't know that one.
Wow, you really
Rey
need to learn
Mysterio
about
and what
Dom.
is Eddie
Eddie Guerrero.
Eddie Guerrero? Yeah.
That's tough. Either ENC, Hardy Boys, or the Dudley Boys.
Yeah,
There's a lot of boys.
It's a lot of boys.
The boys got it. I mean, they really revolutionized the tag game and like took it to the next level, right? Like TLC 2.
Favorite belt.
I mean, there's one obvious answer.
The world champion belt? I don't know.
That was the wrong answer.
Okay.
Which you got?
Intercontinental.
Yeah, which one?
Probably Attitude Era,
Say
or the current one is pretty nice.
current one's nice. I am a big fan of the early 2000s
Okay.
IC title.
I also enjoy the U.S. title. Like, I enjoy
The new
the
one?
weird pendant with the flag on it. I think it just looks weird.
or Big Gold.
Big Gold is
That
pretty good.
OG World Heavyweight title
Yeah.
was
What do you think about the new World Heavyweight Champion?
not as good as the old
Well,
one.
not as good as the old one, no. But it is interesting.
Yes.
Yeah, that's all I got. What do you think of the Universal title? The blue.
So, anyways,
It sucks.
pretty sure it was red in my day, but
Well, it's blue now. It's still your day.
it sucked then. It sucks now.
But yeah, that's
Yeah.
all we got to say about it. We're really
Yeah.
excited for this to come out.
Oh, yeah.
Super excited.
You can bet when I get my copy, we're gonna be playing.
Yes, you will find us here, and there'll be a video, and we're gonna do.
You know, I didn't even think about this, but man, you could set up some Montreal screw jobs. So
Oh,
you
yeah.
get the title off of
Yep.
people.
Yup. Oh, believe
Oh,
me.
man.
Ooh, guys are gonna turn in, brother. Oh, I'm gonna thinking.
Oh, build a hype man. Oh, it's gonna come down to something.
Oh, losing the belt. Oh, you want to take the
Yeah,
belt?
Oh, that's tough, man. That's really tough. Larry's gonna be very good at this game.
He's only won once, which was the one time that counted.
The one time that counted.
Yep.
Yeah, there it goes.
Makes me sad.
Cool. Well, we can gush about this and how excited we are about this on and on forever and ever. I think that you all know that we are excited about this game. We hope that all of you are excited about this game, so much so that you go help and support the Kickstarter. We appreciate you listening to us, and we're really excited. Thank you to Foam Hammer Games for letting us take a peek at these and,
Yeah.
and get to work with you guys on this, and we hope that this helps, and we get to work together in the future.
Yeah.
So,
Love your stuff.
love your stuff. Well, thank
Keep
you guys so
giving me
much. we will talk to you soon. From my left, this is
Tony.
I am Michael, and this is
Still a champ, brother.
Still a champ, brother. All right, good night, guys. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
do 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 do